Bronski Beats were a British synth-pop band, mostly known as being from the 80s, and they're named after Steve Bronski, who was one of the members. They did last halfway through the 90s, however. They had several changes of singer, but they're best known for having Jimmy Somerville as their first singer. They released 5 albums, including one which actually was released in 2017 and a brief stint of re-existence from 2016 to 18. They are known as openly and politically gay, and particularly at a time in UK when homophobic violence was a serious problem. Hi, my name's Dan. So this is the first album by Bronski Beats, and it's one that I feel that I know reasonably. I think I must have had a cassette copy of this back in probably the late 80s, early 90s, I think is probably when it was. It's synth pop. It's often quite dancey. Some of the tracks are a bit more restrained than that. The singing is the most distinctive thing about it. Jimmy Somerville's falsetto voice. He's got a great voice, really accurate, nice tone to it, but it really lacks in consonants. So the words are really hard to make out at times unless you happen to know the lyrics, or you study them really hard, or you look them up, which I do occasionally. Mostly the words are not the strongest focus here. I think it's more about the music at times. I don't know, because there is actually an agenda here and a message, or messages they're trying to get across. There are 10 songs on the album. I think there are 5 songs worth mentioning and 5 that I think are frankly filler and are not as good. So let's mention the strong ones. So the 2 that stand out are Why and Small Town Boy, which I think are the starts of the first and the second album. They're full-on club dancey tracks. Both of them are strongly about homophobia. And then the last track is a medley including 2 or 3 things, but the one that I recognise most strongly is Donna Summer's "I Feel Love." And this is a strong song, but I still think I would prefer to listen to the original of "I Feel Love" because the production on it is just amazing. Right, 2 more to go. "It Ain't Necessarily So" is a Gershwin song from Porgy and Bess, and it's a controversial song because it casts doubt on biblical stories, and it was controversial at the time. And I would say that there's a fairly obvious subtext here in the context of all the rest of the gay rights stuff that's going on here. And the last one to mention is Heatwave, which is a synth jazz kind of thing that in feel is very like Hit the Road Jack, which has got tap dancing sounds in it. And musically is somewhat different to the rest of the album, but I quite enjoyed it. So overall, I feel there's some strong songs, there's some weaker songs. The message is a bit po-faced and political, but it's reasonably enjoyable. So yeah, reasonably good. Okay. And as always, I'd love to know what you think. So please do let me know by leaving a comment in the comments box, which is somewhere down there. And that's it from me for now.